Welcome to Everything Arsenal, and this is the predicted lineup for our crucial Premier League match against Southampton. Back-to-back away games. Last week we played Leeds. Obviously, we were supposed to play Man City during the week, but that was postponed, meaning we now have two back-to-back away games. Last week against Leeds United, it was not easy at all. We had to work really, really hard to get those 3 points at Elland Road, and I'm kind of expecting the same against Southampton. Yes, they're a very up and down team. You never know what to expect from Southampton. Today, they could trash someone 4-0. Tomorrow, they could lose 9-0. I mean, they've done that a couple of times. They could go ahead and beat Chelsea like they did this season, but lose to Man United in the very next game as well. They're a very up and down team. Their manager's always 1-2 games away from being sacked, but he's never getting sacked. So, very tough team to predict. And against us, they've really enjoyed a couple of good results against us. 4-0, one of the Boxing Days a couple of years ago when Sadio Mane was still there. They also beat us 3-2 like 3 years ago. Charlie Austin scoring in the last minute. So they've definitely gotten the better of us a lot of times. And as recently as last season, let's not forget that they are one of those teams that cost us Champions League football. Basically, if we had won that game, we would have been in the Champions League. So time to revenge. Time to pull off that revenge and win this game, stay top of the table. We are 4 points ahead of Man City right now, but you would expect them to beat Brighton this weekend. So that would take them to 1 point behind us. So we have to win this game. If we win this one, I have a good feeling we will be top of the table during the World Cup, because we have Nottingham Forest next. I would expect us to win that, and then Wolves after that, and then Chelsea. So which kind of lineup will Arteta go for? Obviously, Zinchenko still not yet recovered. Saka went down with a knock the other day. He might be a doubt for this one. He is a doubt, but I think he will make it. And the likes of Smith Rowe and Elneny up until after the World Cup is when they're going to return. So this is the lineup I think Arteta will go for. In goal, it's definitely going to be Aaron Ramsdale, no doubt about that. Matt Turner has enjoyed 3 clean sheets in a row. Really happy for him, but Ramsdale, we know his qualities, returns to the team, no doubt about that. Southampton are not the best attacking team. I even actually think Leeds is better. I'm not sure about the stats, but from whatever I watch, I believe Leeds is a better attacking team than Southampton. They would take more shots than them, but Southampton are not easy as well. They can still create chances with Ward-Prowse from free kicks from corners. They're still very good in terms of that. So Ramsdale might have to make a couple of saves, but I don't think we'll consider as many shots as we did against Leeds last week. Right back, I think Ben White will be back. He was rested against PSV. Quality player. Remember, he's not even a right back, but he's been playing there for us. Tomiyasu had to move to left back because Ben White is so good at right back. And 50 million, a lot of you did not like him last season. I believe he had a good season last campaign, and is having an incredible season once again. What a player. So for me, Ben White definitely starts, and I think this is what I think Arteta will do. I think Arteta will go for Ben White at right back once again. In terms of central defense, Saliba was another player who got rested. Didn't have the best games against Leeds United. Definitely needs some improvement there. The likes of Ben White and Ramsdale covered for him a lot. So let's see how he does in this one. He'll be up against Shea Adams. And then next to him, the guy who's just signed a new contract, Gabriel. He started against PSV. He said it was the best day of his life signing that new contract. Let's see how he does next to Saliba once again. There's someone who scored an own goal against Southampton. I actually forgot that they actually eliminated us from the FA Cup like 2 years ago. They are the ones who eliminated us from the FA Cup the other January. So we've had some bad results over there. And I think someone like Gabriel scored an own goal in that match. But hey, that's a long time ago. We are in 2022. Left back, Tierney or Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu started the last couple of games. I have a feeling since Tierney did not start in the last Premier League game, I'm thinking he's going to come back for this. And I predicted Jesus to start with Nketiah up front last time out, and I was correct with that one. Let's hope I'm correct with this one. Not hope. I mean, I don't have a problem with Tomiyasu starting or anything. Anyone who starts there, I really don't mind. Tomiyasu, TN, even Ben White, whoever, it's fine. But I'm saying let's see if I'll be right in terms of TN starting at left back. So this is how it looks like so far. Ramsdale in goal, Tierney at left back, Gabriel Saliba at centre back, and then Ben White at right back. Midfield-wise, Thomas Partey also rested the other day. No doubt he comes back in. Lokonga does his job, but we all know, like everyone knows that. I'm sure Lokonga himself knows and Pat himself knows. Like when you remove Party from that team, you go to the next player. The quality difference is huge. So we still need Lokonga still has time to improve and grow his qualities and everything. But as of now, we know the qualities that Party brings. And in an away game like this on Southampton, will be fired up, pumped up. They just won their game against Bournemouth. Their fans are there. They will be pumped up. We need someone like Party to cut off the attacks, the likes of Ward Prowse in midfield. Next to him, Granit Xhaka scored a winning goal. Looking very good this season. Scored a winning goal against PSV the other day. Looks very happy. Captained us the other day. He's already notched up 3 goals and a couple of assists this season. Hopefully that continues. He's been great this season. And then next to them, Odegaard didn't start the other day. He starts this time round. Our captain, he's done well in a couple of away games, like Bournemouth away from home. He scored 2 goals. He was absolutely incredible in that one. I actually have a feeling he could replicate that performance. I have a feeling like he could be the one opening the score line like he did, opening the score like the way he did against Bournemouth away from home. So Odegaard starts there, Xhaka, but I think he'll get more spaces because most of the defenders will be going to Saka, Martinelli, and maybe even Jesus up front. So that is how the midfield looks like. Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard, no doubt about that. I think that is the easiest position to predict for Arsenal right now. The 3 midfielders and the centre backs as well. The left back, tough. I mean, in other competitions, I'm talking about all competitions combined, it's pretty hard to predict if Gabriel is going to start, or is it going to be Saliba, is it going to be White, is it going to be Tomiyasu, Tierney, Zinchenko. Midfield-wise, we know Premier League, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard. We know Europa League is going to be Lokonga, Vieira, and mostly Xhaka. We know that's how it's going to be, so no doubt about that. Let's go to the forward line. I've already mentioned all 3 of them. I think they will start. Saka is an injury doubt, as I said. If he misses out, I would not be surprised if Edin Nketiah started. I know Marquinhos plays in that role, but since it's a tough Premier League game, I'm guessing if Saka misses out or if he's on the bench or something, we could see Nketiah and Jesus starting once again together. The other thing you could do is you could have Fabio Vieira further up front. I think Saka will be fit. And then left wing, Martinelli. Both of these guys have been exceptional this season. They've been taking turns scoring, like one of them scores against Liverpool, the other one scores against Tottenham, the other one scores against, did any of the score against Tottenham? I don't even remember. We're scoring a lot these days, but yeah, they're taking turns. Both of them scored against Liverpool. Saka then, Martinelli then scored a winning goal against Aston Villa. Saka then has a good game in the Europa League against Klimt, scoring a winning goal. Both of them have been exceptional. And then up front, Gabriel Jesus. I mean, he's still 1 yellow card away from a suspension, but he's been great in terms of not picking up a yellow card for like 4 games now. He has like 4 games remaining now until that rises up to 10 yellow cards. So hopefully he can keep on going. If he picks up a yellow card in this one, it's not a disaster. Next game is Nottingham Forest, but you cannot underestimate any team, and you want Jesus to play as much as possible. Also for his World Cup ambitions, Brazil have a lot of forward players. Richarlison, Rafinha, Firmino. They have Vinicius Jr., they have Rodrigo, they have a lot of options. Neymar, anyone who can play in that front 3. So for Jesus to start, he has to play games for Arsenal and prove himself. And a game like that next week against Nottingham Forest is a game you would want him to start and score goals. So this is how it looks like. Saka, Martinelli, Jesus up front. So recap: Ramsdale, Gabriel, Saliba, Tierney, and Ben White, Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Jesus. Lastly, let's talk about the bench. How will our bench look like? This is what I'm expecting. Turner in goal, Tomiyasu, Cedric Holding, not in goal. Turner as the backup goalkeeper. Tomiyasu, Cedric Holding, Lokonga, Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, Nketiah, and Nelson. If Saka misses out and is on the bench, I'm expecting Nketiah to start, or the other change could be Tomiyasu instead of Tierney. But all the others, I expect them to start midfield. All the defenders apart from Tierney, between Tierney and Tomiyasu. And then if Saka is injured, it could be Nketiah. So let me know if Saka is out for this one. If he's a doubt, would you risk him if he's a doubt? If he's like 70% fit, would you risk him, or would you start him on the bench? And starting Nketiah, would you start Marquinhos? Who would you play in the team? My prediction for this one, I don't think it's going to be easy at all. But I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. These days, we are very confident in terms of winning. I can see Arsenal scoring fast. early on in the game in the first half by the 20th minute or something. I'm actually predicting 15 minutes for our first goal. And then after that, I can see the game being tough. And then maybe in the second half, we get a second goal. And then I can see them scoring one and then making it hard for us for a bit. And then we can get the third to end the game 3-1. So that is my prediction. I'm going to go for Odegaard to score, as I said. I'm going to go for Martinelli to score, and I'm going to go for Gabriel Jesus to score. That is my prediction. That is the predicted lineup for Southampton against Arsenal, for Arsenal against Southampton. Let me know your prediction. Thank you for watching, and catch up with you on the next one.